All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew episode 1083
Yes.
on this beautiful Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. Oh, we're so happy to have you guys here because you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here on this beautiful Tuesday evening. Tonight, we are going to have Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. That means Brandy's going to show you how to get an answer without knowing a dang thing.
That's
Just knowing the basic knowledge that you're supposed to know.
I'm pretty sure.
You've been alive for a minute, probably know a thing or two. So it's going to be a great night. Want to welcome the new, the returning, and everyone. It is going to be great. My name is Andy. I am the guy that runs the back office over here at KonaButterflyz, but you're not here for my secretarial work or how I answer the phones. Nope, you're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. Even if people are slamming doors around here, she's going to teach you how to get a right answer.
Okay.
I can hear it.
Trust me. I've heard some blenders going on.
No blenders. You ever notice that? Like you could be like nothing could be happening in the house until something has to happen, and then everybody decides to do something.
Earth Starship.
The earthquake wasn't making a smoothie, but we're gonna wait till we're all on a Zoom call. Happens, right? Distractions. They're real. Some people are naturally distracted just by their attention deficit disorders. Exactly.
I feel like that was me.
Yeah, that was perfect. That was so perfect. You were looking away, not paying attention to anything. And I said that and exactly what I had proven my point. Look, the best way around getting any of this done is definitely you got to be consistent with your studying. Consistency is key. If you're not doing just a little by little every day, it's not going to happen. It has to happen by you making that commitment every day, going every day, getting up every day, getting the thing done every day, scheduling it every day, even if it's only an hour or two. That's good enough. We had a student, his name's Sears, ran a huge business, went to school, and guys, got it done 2 hours a day every morning. No more. That's it. That's all I'm doing every day. 2 hours every day. You said, Andy, 2 hours every day. I'm going to take your word for it. 2 hours a day. Literally, SIE Series 65, passed it. I think first attempt on both. Yeah, first attempt on both. And only 2 hours a day.
Yeah.
Took him 60 days for the 65. I think it took him a little longer for, no, it took him about 60 days for the SIE too.
No.
No?
Remember, it took him 6 days.
It took him, yeah. Oh, that's right. It was opposite. He took the 65 before he took the SIE.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 days for the 65, and then it took him 6 days to do the SIE.
Yeah.
Literally just consistency every day. And then plus the Kona program. Guys, if you're not locked into the Kona the way we do it, you're missing out. Look, I know there's plenty of other stuff out there. I know that Snaplin, I'm not going to say their name, but we know it rhymes with Snaplin. There's other ones besides that. We're not the only ones out there. But I'm just going to say, wow, Brandy. It is cap. Wow, so loud. No. Oh my goodness. But for reals, like it makes it more confusing. And then you go to other programs sometimes and they just read from those books. I like a live audible. We give you an edge. We give you, like, tonight we're going to go over a free on test taking techniques and how to get answers when you don't know anything that's going on. Shout out to my man Eric, who had an attempt today. It didn't work out, but he didn't put 100% into studying for this attempt either. But he went in there and he gave it his best shot with test taking techniques and some common sense and just what he already knew from the SIE. He was literally only 8 away from passing one of the hardest exams there is.
The hardest.
So that ain't bad. I ain't mad at that.
No, that's amazing.
Imagine when he actually puts all full, focus on that thing.
When he reads the whole study guide.
When he reads the whole study guide. When he reads all the areas in there. When he doesn't just earmark the ones he already knows. Look, the guy helps out a lot with a lot of other people, and he helps studying, including on the Discord. He helps people do, study for their SIE on our Discord. And look, it's a lot, right? But that's amazing. Only 8 away.
Yeah.
I know people that have devoted way more time, but the thing is, it's a system on how to pass exams. That's a system right there. That's like that's a leg up. Now imagine when he adds the 2 chapters he didn't read. It's in. He's going to get 8 more questions. It's done. Guys, you got to learn a system, not just content, but a system on how to pass these exams so you can pass them multiple. And just like he said, there's no math in the 65. So
Yeah.
oh well. But if you're not locked into us, it's not just about test taking techniques Tuesday. It's not just about Eric and just giving it one heck of a shot without really, reading most of the book. It's all about getting locked in on content, getting the edge, getting the masteries, and all that stuff that we have for you. Getting it done for you, getting onto a program that helps you out and get through all the material and help you get that pass notice. And guys, it is a great thing when you can basically go take the exam because you're already locked into a system. We have that available. We have course videos that you can do any time of the day, anywhere. In fact, that's how we run our course part of the program. Like I said, Brandy is not going to go get the book and go read it to you, whether she wrote the book or she's copying someone else's book, which we don't do.
Don't do that.
But even if we were following someone else's program and copied it and then just started a whole system of charging people to read a book to you, we don't do that. And even if she did, we're not doing that on your time. No, on those live sessions, what we are doing is going over stuff that helps you where the disconnects are. We're explaining it. You're allowing you to, vent your frustrations, letting you ask what is going on here, right? And then help Brandy is actually taking the content that you learned on your own and plugging it into live exams, showing you how to get those scores up. I know there's some certain people that I visited their offices like 2-3 weeks ago, and they were like, yeah, we're locked in. We're going to do this thing. And then they stay on Kaplan.
Yeah.
And guess what? There's been at least 10 pass notices. People are advancing faster than them because they're doing the long way around and their scores are not going up. And it's frustrating. And they're like, what do I got to do? I'm like, dude, I have a whole program here. That's what you got to do, to be honest with you. I'm not going to take people's money. Brandy's not going to take people's money unless we have something to offer you other than what's available, something that's better, something that's going to help you. And we have all that available. Scan the QR code, hit the links, books for sale, SIE 663. Guy even got something for the 65, as Eric will tell you.
It's amazing.
You got to get through all the pages. You got to get through all the pages, right, Eric? And then we have the Kona community where you can find Eric.
Yeah.
And they and Tim and a group of people actually have their own study sessions on there that we host on that Discord server where you can actually take a quiz with them. You can study with some folks, join in on the community, get help. Hey, I just need help. I think a screenshot of this question. This flat out looks broken to me. I don't know what's up with this. You can do that on there. Scan the QR code, hit the links, and you got way you can join up. 951-290-3077. That's my phone number. Give me a call, give me a text, and even shoot me an email at KonaButterflyz@gmail.com. All right, we got a whole thing going tomorrow, which is only the Studying Brew, because we have no day sessions tomorrow. But we do have a drop for all the people that we are going to have a replay, I should say, for Monday that's going to be available on Patreon tomorrow morning. So that way you guys can see that Monday exam mastery during those times. So that way you guys can do your quizzes. We will be on the Discord, but we will be back tomorrow night for the Studying Brew. Just no day sessions tomorrow, but we will be back in the evening. Get your 65 book. All right, everybody. If you're not following me, if you're not following KonaButterflyz, and I wish you would.
Me too.
Because when they let me know and they tell me how they passed, and maybe even they even post their own testimonial videos, which is pretty awesome. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Love the way you do it.
Make me all cry.
We add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got a passer. We got a passer. Congratulations. Congratulations to Shantal on passing the SRE. Chantel's on right now. I don't know if she wants to actually talk, but she did leave me quite a lot of stuff, and it's late. She's in Chicago, everybody. She joined us on the Studying Brew, even though she's in Chicago. We're in California. She gave some party hats, but I don't know if that means I want to talk. But she did leave me some notes. So what she said was, thanks to Kona, I'm so grateful to be part of the family and for the support. Consistency is key. Can't expect to win the game and if you're not practicing. Being consistent and showing up daily with no excuses helped me with confidence in the content. Mastering the test taking techniques was next level today. I was matching keywords like a game, and hearing Andy say, think outside of securities and click it. I am so grateful for KonaButterflyz. Everything we go over comes together on the exam, and I couldn't have done this without you guys. That's awesome.
That's awesome. And I don't think we could have explained it better than that. To be quite honest, like it all comes together on the exam. Like
when you need it to come together.
It's
Look, guys.
Thank you, Shantal.
There's a lot of people that sometimes go, I took my Snaplin quiz today, and it doesn't seem like it comes together in there. Well, yeah. Well, who cares? It's Snaplin. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a quiz that doesn't matter. And then Chantel goes, it came together on the exam. When do you want everything to come together?
On the exam.
Exactly. That's when you get the pass notice. You can score 90s all day long on your quizzes, but if you ain't getting the pass notice from those quizzes, what does it matter?
And using all of the tools that we've been teaching,
which she did,
phenomenal.
And she said it all makes sense.
And you know what? I heard from her so much the last couple of weeks. She was very coachable. And it was amazing, and it paid off. And just thank you.
I never know when you're going to stop abruptly.
I know. I don't blame you.
ADD. No, but we are so honored. I mean, literally, she was studying. If you go on our Instagram, you will see some of the stuff that she put out there today. She had like this awesome like view and video of all of her notes before she went and took the exam, all of her notes, all the things she wrote out, all of the keywords, all her flashcards she made, everything was out there. And then she even gave a couple testimonials on what really happened. I would go follow her. I would go look at what she's got going on there. I mean, it might help you on your journey and understand where you need to put the work in. And look, and this goes for everything. Look, I know I'm saying stuff about Snaplin or any of the other ones, right? But that's only because we're different. But I'm going to say this. It doesn't matter if it's that program, the other program, my program, anybody's program. If you ain't showing up and you ain't doing the work, none of those programs are going to work. You know what I mean? If you are in the gym, it doesn't matter what gym you go to. It doesn't matter what trainer you have. It doesn't matter who's helping you. If you're not following the program and you're not showing up and showing out, guess what? It ain't going to work. It doesn't matter what it is. You can pay thousands and millions of dollars and it doesn't matter. All that matters is your work effort and your work ethic and studying with intent when you get into that study session. Studying with intent, studying with a purpose, and learning how to do that. And if you don't know how to do that, we do have that available. And Shantal took advantage of it. I mean, literally walked away with the pass notice. We are so honored to have you. And that is another one for our lovely friends at the United One. Congratulations on getting it done. One step forward, closer to your goals. As she posted on her dream board video, by the way, I watched.
Love it.
Written out, visualization, everything. So congratulations on to the Series 6. And we are honored and proud to say that you are in the Kona Hall of Fame as you pass this SIE. Congratulations once more.
Yes.
Anything else we want to say?
Nah.
I think we gave her a lot of flowers, maybe a bouquet or two.
Probably.
On that one. But she deserves them all.
Yes.
I mean, did you see that, those notes?
Yes. In fact, I asked her if she can send them to me.
That was beautiful.
I love it. Remember when we saw her in person and she showed me all her notes?
Yep.
I took a picture of them.
Loved it.
I love those things, guys. It's awesome. Love to see your work.
People with success leave clues.
Just heard that.
Yeah. They leave clues.
Yep.
Like Hansel and Gretel and their thumbs.
Okay.
Anyways, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything else right now. Might as well throw in a Grimm reference. Way to be up to date, Andy. Nothing like a 200-year-old reference. Keep it moving.
Keeping it fresh.
Keeping it fresh. All right. Test taking techniques Tuesday, everybody. All right. Tonight it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to go over some quiz questions. Brandy's going to put them up on the screen and she's going to show you how to answer them with little to none.
Yeah.
No knowledge of the content. I've been saying no knowledge for the last few times. And then Brandy puts questions up there with content. And I'm like, Brandy, I thought it was no content. And she's like, I can't remember these things. So I don't know. It's a grab bag. I'm assuming there's no content, but we'll see. Either way, it'll be a lot easier to understand and get the answer. That's what I'm trying to say.
It is true. It's simplified.
All right. Rule number 1 to Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. You're not allowed to ask what exam did that question come from because it's irrelevant. We teach this stuff to our high school kids and whatever they're studying, and they get better grades on their multiple choice exams. And it helps. It helps. We have people who have passed exams we don't even teach because they learn the system on how to take these multiple choice exams. It gives them just the edge to get a pass. So it doesn't matter what exam it's from. These help you in any of them, right? Especially if you're stuck and you're going to get a guess anyway. What does it matter? This is a great way to have a great guess and possibly a right answer. So learn it. How do you learn something? You practice. So after this is done, we want you to go grab yourself a 10 question flash quiz, 10 questions, 10 minutes, 1 minute of thought. No, nothing. Well, I might get like a 20%. Who cares? Who cares? We're learning here. We're learning here. We're learning here. Who cares about the score? It's what you're learning here. It's having the confidence to click it. It's having the confidence to learn a new skill set.
Yep.
You didn't ride the bicycle and not crash. You didn't learn how to walk and not fall. Look, it's going to have some falls. It's going to have some definitely, you're going to have to get yourself back up and you're going to learn from it and you're going to get better and you're going to learn a skill set. So go do 10 questions, flash quiz. And a lot of times, guys, some of you do way better with less thinking.
Yep.
A lot of times, your thoughts are why your scores are the worst. I'm just letting you know it's because you overthink it.
Yeah. Let go.
Let go.
I once heard a queen say that. Let it go.
If you say dang it, if you say some explicits while you're taking a quiz all the time,
yeah.
Mother, father, son of a biscuit,
shut the front door.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, we're really
some of the faves. Look, you might be thinking too much.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. Ooh.
Denise dropping the think
long, think wrong.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Fire.
I know a dude with glasses on watching this needs to have that on a shirt.
Uh-huh. Okay, I like that though.
All right, let's go.
All right. So I have to say something. If you guys were in the SIE earlier today, you probably got this, but watch, check this out. So I like to scan. I see 5,000, 5,000, 10,000, 1,000. So right away I see a 5 and a 5, right? And then I see 50,000, 100,000, 50 and 5. So I see a 50 and a 50. Which one did I circle 2 of?
A. So the answer is A. We don't even look at the question. We have no reasoning of content here whatsoever.
Yeah.
Did you see that pattern that we just followed to how to get to A? Were you paying attention? Were you watching it?
2 circles.
That was it. Had a commonality with C and had a commonality with B.
Yep.
We call that the good old double dip.
That's right.
If you were going to guess anyway,
that's a good guess.
That's a good guess.
You have a higher chance of being right if you go with a technique.
Yep.
Go with it.
We're not even going to look at the question. Who cares? Got it right already.
Don't need it. All right. So I have A, banker's acceptance, B, a reverse transaction, C, a promissory note, and A, a repurchase agreement. Now, maybe a stretch, but the way I saw it, I saw reverse and repurchase because it's a reverse transaction and a repurchase. Yeah. And they both start with re. So I look at these two and I'm like, these are pretty similar, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I did have to go to the question on this one, and I'm looking for something that's going to point this out. Yep. Financial institution in order to raise cash, then agreements.
And then buy them back.
Oh, and then buy them back. I didn't even look at that. And that's it. Buy them back agreement. Isn't that a repurchase agreement?
It's literally is the definition of repurchase.
That's repurchase right here. Buy them back. And then agreement.
That's no content.
That's it.
No content explanation on this.
But I want
Test taking techniques Tuesday. Move on.
But
you want to get an answer right.
Get an answer. That's it.
That's what you want to do. You want to get it right.
I want to know. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
All right. So I don't normally, especially on a Tuesday, do a 1, 2, 3, 4 question. But I thought I would throw it out because this is no content Tuesday.
Right.
So I'm looking.
So I'm told.
Yeah. So I'm looking and I see, look, the question is not there.
Right.
Somebody already picked D. Why? Because I'm picking 2 and there's 2 stocks right there. Right. And then that's 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to look at the question real quick because sometimes there's a twist and it'll say not those.
We're looking for the plot twist.
So I'm going to go look and it says the holders of which of the following securities are considered owners. There's no and in there. So how could it be stock and something else when it just says the holders of what are owners.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to pick the two. I'm just going to keep it simple. Pick the two of the same, and boom, it's the answer.
That's it.
Two of the same. Same thing. That's it. That makes sense. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It made sense to me.
Okay, cool. Sometimes though, you're used to translating, Brandy.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm too fluent.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, when I was pulling questions, there was kind of a lot going on.
There was a lot.
And I saw all these words and I didn't really want to read the words.
She wasn't reading at all.
So I said, please tell me there's an and.
I was there. She was not really reading at all.
I said, please tell me there's an and in one of these. That's literally what I did. So I just kind of scanned it and I said, that's an and. And I said, I'm just clicking it. I'm just going to click. And it was the answer. And it's all about prospectuses.
Yeah. There's even double and in C.
Is there?
Yep. They doubled down on the and.
There is. There's two ands. Look at that. It's not just and, but it's and.
It's a double.
It's
Yes.
It's a double and.
Double. And.
Literally, that's how I answered this question. I looked for the word and.
Mm-hmm. By the way, if you're from a certain provider of study materials who likes to watch us and copy and change their QBank because of us, this is a different QBank. But it comes together in the real exam and it doesn't matter. Change your QBank. Don't matter. We got you.
It doesn't matter.
Techniques work.
There's two different brands in here.
Yep.
And we're using the same techniques.
Yep.
Just telling you.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay. So I could say that this one's different because that one has just B's. But then I can also go that has three things and that has three things. So maybe these two are similar. I don't know.
Or is that a double dip on A?
Or it could be a double dip on A. I don't know.
I don't know.
So I did decide to look at the question on this one just in case.
You just got to do.
I do. And it said the highest. And I don't know about you, but A's are higher than B's.
It is.
So I went with C.
Because there's nothing higher than a triple A.
I've never heard of a
high.
quadruple A.
But if there's an A, that must be really good.
How many of you guys have like AAA service? And when you go to their website, you actually want to write the word triple A? I've done that. I don't know how many times.
I've never done that.
Really?
No. But I know there's other people that probably have.
Because I literally have like
typed a triple A and they're like,
yes. Yes, I've done that. Okay, maybe it's just me then. Oh,
left the question.
Left the question.
We had a lot going on.
We did, but
you can just roll it up. Roll it up. I left the answer.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You left the whole thing.
I left the whole thing. But let's look at this real quick. We know the answer's A.
Yeah. Why is the answer A?
So the way I saw it was taking trades, details on a trade, selecting literature appropriate for an investment, and then this is non-investment. So this is the only thing that has nothing to do with investing.
Right.
Right. Nothing to do with.
So basically answering the phones and responding to non-investment questions. What does that sound like? A secretary?
A secretary.
Receptionist.
Receptionist. An administrative.
Assistant.
Shut up. It has an and.
Alice or Bill.
It has an
from
and.
the janitorial service.
Oh, and it has an and in it. There you go.
Bill from janitorial might have answered the phone that day.
Yeah. It could have been.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. The phone was ringing. It was driving him crazy. He just picked up the phone.
Like, what? I'm cleaning some toilets around here.
I used the. I'm just kidding. New employee passed the SIE. What can they do? Non-investment stuff. Boom.
There you go. That's all you can do. Literally, Bill's on there. Why are you asking me this stuff? I don't know what's going on here. Someone clogged the floor, clogged the toilet on floor 1, and I got to deal with it. Call back later when everybody's here.
Hank, the security guy.
Hank, the security guy. Why are you bothering me? Yeah.
Oh, wait. It's not Hank. That's the office.
Anyways. All right, everybody. So glad you made it here. That was it. That's all we had for you. Because you know why? Because now it's time for you. It's time for you to go get a practice in. It's time for you to go get a quiz in. You saw how easy it is. You saw it might work. It might not work. It doesn't matter. It's practice. It's practice. You're learning a skill set. And sometimes, guess what? This skill set will be great when you don't know anyway. What do you got to lose? What do you got to lose?
What do you got to lose?
Nothing. You just have everything to win, just like Shantal won today, got her SIE. And like she said, everything made sense and came together on the exam. And when do you need things to come together and make sense? On the exam. So there you go. So congratulations once more to Shantal. And guess what? It's not over for you, because you got to go get yours, and Chantel's got to go get her Series 6.
That's right.
So let's get to it.
Go get those fingerprints.
We will not have day sessions tomorrow, but we'll be back for the Studying Brew, same bat time, same bat channel. We don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. And it probably might be the same as today. Might have some more techniques. Who knows? You're going to have to be here. That's all I know. And you know what else I know? Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friends' face. That's all I know. Keep the positive mental attitude. PMA. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you all so much for being on. We so super appreciate you. Practice these techniques in your quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.
And let's get it done, Denise. Series 26.
Friday.